I'm not the biggest fan of gender roles in the world, obviously. Um, in the long, painful process of trying to understand myself, I didn't quite fully realize where I was headed. And there are many reasons for this, one of which is being constantly told in every interaction with everyone that you know and people you don't yet know, uh, both verbally and non verbally, that you're something. It makes it hard to even conceptualize yourself outside of that idea. There's just too much constant reinforcement of it. And I could go on also about other factors like how we tend to confuse gender identity and sexual orientation and a whole bunch of other things that played into it. But yeah, I always knew that there were things that I really viscerally didn't like that were imposed on me. And, it felt weird. It felt like people were continuously reacting to a person who wasn't there, and I was just like watching it, I guess. And I slowly, throughout my life, started playing with seeing how people reacted to rejecting those things, saying, like, hey, this is me, this is what I'm actually like. And generally, people reacted poorly to that, pretty much across the board. And that's keeping in mind that people are a bit more flexible with gender roles for women than for men. But there are still certain things that you can do to make people uncomfortable. And it's weird when those things end up making you more comfortable. It's hard to shift your locus of discomfort from internal to external sources. Occasionally I'll think that it's weird that I can't do certain things that I used to do without people raising eyebrows and, questioning my certainty. Like in the past year, nothing has really changed about the fact that I have an inordinate fondness for floral prints that look like they belong on an old couch. And I have nothing fundamentally against clothing that has only one hole for your legs instead of two. But I don't know, those are like silly things. But, a more meaningful example is that some people get a little tripped up if I date a guy, even though most people I know accept that, like, gay men that they know are men. And they don't. Let's not get into the whole, like, heteronormative assumptions about relationships thing for the sake of simplicity here, but, yeah. Anyway, overall, I'm more comfortable with the assumptions that people make now, and I'm talking about educated people, than before. But I still hate how prescriptive it tends to be in general, and I'm definitely not the only type of person who's affected by this. Everyone is, and I don't really see how anyone benefits from gender roles being so prescriptive and restrictive. And I don't see how anyone benefits from harsh limits and the denial of variation. Oh yeah, I'm excited about this shirt.